Well, Father's Day is Sunday, the perfect time to reflect on the role that dads play in our lives. Love and support from fathers is proven to have a critical impact on how a child develops. Here to tell us more about that relationship, parenting expert and father of four himself, Dr. Kyle Pruett. Doctor, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, you got your hands full, it sounds like. They're probably a little older, I'm guessing. But what makes a father's role so unique?
They may be older, but I'm not done with them, and they're not done with me. Fathers don't mother, which may be the most important contribution they make. What they do is uniquely appreciated by children. And it starts right from the beginning. When mothers pick up their children, they tend to bring them right up here, the crook of the neck, and sort of say, oh yeah, I've got you protected. I can feel your needs right through your body into mine. Dads, when they pick up their children, are less likely to do this, more likely to do this, and tuck them right up here under the left side.
Yeah.
And this is an interesting message. You know, this is the world, we're seeing it together. This is the world I'm going to make safe for you. Those two are very important. They're distinctly different introductions to the world. Dad's saying, I'm going to get you ready for the world beyond mom. 86% of today's dads feel like they want to be more engaged with their children than their dads were with them. Does that matter? It matters a lot because the science is now telling us that when dads are positively engaged, children do better in school, they're less aggressive, they're good problem solvers, they're good workers, their language is stronger.
Yeah.
So a win-win. Also, the fathers change. We see changes in the father's brain. We watch changes happen in their hormonal systems, but they also live longer, even though it doesn't feel like that when you're doing it. You live longer, have fewer accidents, less suicide. It's a win-win for the father as well.
Yeah.
So it's a wise mother who supports this right from the beginning. It's the kids that don't underestimate the dad. The rest of us do. I partnered up with Johnson & Johnson to make this lovely video called Distinctly Dads, which visually represents this passion that children have to be engaged with their dads, and the look on the mother's faces about how wonderful that feels to them. It'll make your Father's Day.
Yeah, that's awesome. But I know definitely at our house we have different roles, and the father's role is just as important as the mother's. It's just different. But how can fathers maximize their role with their kids?
Time alone with your kids, know their needs, read to them. Don't be afraid to be the heavy. Don't be afraid to be the softy. Support the mother in her particular style in caring for the children. And let them know about the things that matter in your life. Dads often leave that out. Children love knowing the details about your friendships, about what you care about your work, what you find satisfying, what your frustrations are. They actually listen. Yeah. But dads often don't bring that to them. That makes the kids feel valued in your life.
Yeah, and that may be a communication thing with guys in general, but there's some real science behind fathering, right?
We have now, for the last 10 years, there's been an explosion. We know that dads, for example, have high levels of the hormone oxytocin, which is what we call the relationship hormone, around the time that they are becoming fathers. So they're all set up to be junkies for their children, which is great. You want these men engaged and in love with them. We also watch the brain change as they engage with their kids. So there's plenty of wonderful science. I can send you to some of the places for it, but I want you to celebrate your Father's Day, celebrate those differences, encourage, don't criticize. SeeHowLoveWorks.com is where the video is. Fatherhood.org, very good source of information, and the book that I wrote with my wife, Marcia. That'll get you through the day.
Fantastic. And like you said, Father's Day is a great time to reflect on all those things and to realize the importance of dads on Father's Day. Doctor, thanks for your time this morning.
Right on.